Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have another exposing video, and this time it is of Seto Kaiba. This guy, in the last probably 4 or 5 days alone, I have been sent probably 4 or 5 replays, and people have been saying he's intentionally cheating, he's whack, he's scummy. So I'm just going over 3 of the replays. I've never seen these replays before. To be honest, I have probably 20 replays-ish of people accusing him of intentionally cheating. So we can go ahead and hop right in. We got Costas99 versus Seto Kaiba. Both are high rated. And then we are going to see Seto Kaiba win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot and decide to go first. 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we got Medora, Juris, Sornier, Keldo, Kelbeck. They have Keldo, Medora, Havness, Shaylin, Kelbeck. They have like close to the same hands, except this player has double Bisteel. Discard Kelbeck, special summon out Keldo, go search off Keldo, and then grab a YuGiOh. It's so easy to like potentially cheat if you really want to with like mill 5s and tier mirror. So I suggest you should write down which tier names you and your opponent have both used. And mill Solic, Medora, Magma, Keldo, Orange Light, and then name mill Havness, Keldo, Havness, Scream. Okay, so now new chain link, activate Solic, chain link 1, a YuGiOh, chain link 2, Havness, chain link 3, Scream, chain link 4. Keldo chain link 5 to go ahead and try to put back now. They're going to chain their own Keldo to try to put back some of their cards, and an instant fusion. Okay, so all pretty simple so far. Resolve Scream, go search. They're going to go ahead and grab Solic to grab Rhino. Okay, that chain link's over. Now they're going to activate Shaylin effect. So discard, summon out, discard Havness, mill 3, mills Havness, Magma, 2 Kelbeck. And then new chain link, Havness effect chain link 1, and they said that's fine. So we'll go ahead, put back, summon out Kikalos, and then activate the Kikalos effect. So Kikalos, go grab Scream, Kit effect, tag out into Rhino, and then they're going to activate the effect. So mill 8 and go dump. They mill Shaylin, Sornier, Havness, Scream, Solic, Merly. New chain links, what was that? Merly 1, Shaylin 2, Scream 3. And then they said you have target, and they said yes. They said thumbs up on that. Okay, so they play more than just 2 Solic in their deck. You know, they're gonna ask because this player's been getting a name recently. Sornier, target Merly, activate Juris Worm, target Shaylin. Okay. And then they admit defeat. Huh. Okay. Seems like that's something that's happened multiple times when they realize they have nothing to search off Scream. And I don't know, it happens multiple times in like 2 days. I don't know, it's kind of whack. But on to the next game, we got Medora, Juris, Merly, Terraforming Shaylin. They have Shaylin, Medora, Scream, Talents, Magma. And then activate Scream, activate Shaylin. Shaylin's going to go ahead, discard Medora, special summon mill 3. Mill Rhino, Kelbeck, Solic. New chain link, Rhino 1, Kelbeck 2, Solic 3. Okay, but they had nothing to discard for Rhino, so they couldn't even activate that. That's rough. Mill 5. Summon Rhino, discard Havness. You have something in hand, right, to trigger Rhino? Oh, I'm tripping. Didn't have one, rewind. Havness in hand and continue. And they said, since an illegal action was made, the chain is redeclared, I believe. Oh, man, it is, but like, you know, you just forced your opponent to mill 5 and see the top 5 cards of their deck. I mean, that's like, I don't know, personally, as a judge, I would have to rule that that is an irreparable game state, even though technically it is repairable, and even if you see private knowledge, it's technically still repairable. But like, at that point, like, there's just no reversing. There's simply no reversing, because like, now you know what your opponent's gonna mill, and you know they're gonna mill good. So now you might just never choose to mill 5 against them with your Kelbeck, and that is not good. We can call a judge if you want. You was trying to cheat, so put Havness back. Tell me if you have triggers. That's not how it works. Well, I mean, it seems like you tried cheating with Scream Chain game 1. Realized it was game 1 where you didn't have Crime in your deck. Now this game, you try to activate in Rhino. You can ask anybody who knows anything about legal activations. DB is awful. How is that sharking? It's just how it works. Right, you just gotta admit the Fiji. That is way too big of a difference. This is why I wish judges, like, that's one of the biggest problems with DB, is DB needs to get more judges. They don't accept most of the judges that pass the test when we don't even have enough judges to judge the people now. I would say 75% of the time there's no judges online, and that is crazy. Because what are you supposed to do if you get into a judge call? Just wait 2 hours? I don't know. See, there's not even any judges online. See, I already knew there's no judges online. People that cheat usually only get on and only play when there's no judges online. So you can make an illegal play. Then if I wouldn't say anything, you would continue. That's fair for you. Tell me if it would be in real life. If you pointed out earlier, I would have also agreed it's the same thing. What are you talking about? If we wait for a judge, they'll tell us to do the same thing. Why are you wasting time? Are you making crime into Solic, Sathio, or Psychopath? I mean, to be fair, we can check. Well, I can't check the deck list, but a judge with the replay can check what's in their deck. What are you saying? Make your play. Stop stalling. Go. Are you serious? We put 5 cards back. I redeclare chain. Simple. My cards are the same. Rhino is declared illegally. I redeclare the whole chain. Okay, so. Okay, they're just saying they're not activating Rhino. Like, that's a. I don't get why we're putting cards back. None of that makes sense. And then you shuffle? Put back 5 cards, go. Okay, they're just going to put them back to the top 5. And look, now they're going to cheat and not activate their Kelbeck. Like, that's great. That's actually just cheating. Shuffle. Why? Of course not. It's supposed to be randomized. Okay, this guy's a bozo. He said, oh, if you know anyone that knows rulings. Okay, well, this is one of the most basic rulings in the game. You don't shuffle. That's not what happens. You don't shuffle when stuff like that happens. Like, you just put it back to the top. Even if, let's say I draw for turn, okay? And I have no other cards in hand, and this is real life. I draw for turn, and then my opponent's like, you're under Reckless Greed. You can't draw this turn. You reveal the card, get a warning, and put it back to the top of the deck. No shuffle. That is how it works. Or, like, let's say you activate Duality, and then you're like, oh, wait, I'm under Anti-Spell. They go back to the top of the deck. No shuffle. Sure, you don't understand simple rulings, bro. You're a bozo. I don't know what to say. You're crazy. You lost this game, too. You're trying to steal it this way. Wow. Yeah. It actually is kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. Just fast forward. Hey, and they left. Weird, because they didn't want to get banned. It's a trend that you notice with these cheaters is that when somebody actually is full committing, waiting for the judge, they just leave. Weird. Okay, but that's just the first one. That's crazy. And that's just the first one. These ones might be worse. We got CRMS 041 versus Seto Kaiba. And then both these players are high rated. Seto Kaiba wins the rock, paper, scissors, shoe again. They're going to go first. Opening hands, we got a YuGiOh, Havness, Kelbeck, Shaylin, Magma. They have Scream, Merly, Solic, Instant Fusion, Druid Worm. Activate Scream, activate Instant Fusion. I mean, they're going to go Kit 1, Scream 2. So, Mill 3, Mill Crime, YuGiOh, Terraforming. Go search Shaylin. Then activate a YuGiOh effect. They're thinking, because they could Kelbeck, bounce back Kick Callus, but they choose not to. They mill Kelbeck, Havness, Cyberstein, Druis, Sornier. They mill a YuGiOh, Druis, Magma, Kelbeck, Rhino. They're going to go, the opponent activates Havness, Chainlink 1. We activate Rhino, Chainlink 2, Kelbeck, Chainlink 3, YuGiOh, Chainlink 4. It's a little bit awkward because we drew both of these two. Otherwise, maybe you just activate only one of the graveyard effects and hope that you mill into a different one. Because now milling 10 gives them a pretty good chance of milling a shuffler to interrupt your plays. But, alright, the Chainlink's going to resolve here. Both players mill 10. Wait, did they? Okay, I was gonna say they didn't activate. They did. But that's what made them mill. Okay, so they only activated YuGiOh so far. So go ahead and mill. And then they mill. Okay, so we're going to see Rhino, Medora, Keldo, Shaylin, Keldo, They have Havnus, Magma, Kelda, Medora, Merly, Rhino, Truist. Bring out Rhino, discard. They get to resolve now. This is another thing that Seto Kaiba does a lot, is resolves the fusion and then says no and resolves it a different way. And it's actually a way to try to like trick the opponent. Go ahead, bring out Mud. Nothing here. Then they're gonna go Rhino 1, Shaylin 2, Kelbeck 3, target Kikalos. Okay. Alright. Okay, so that resolves. Thought they would use a Shuffler or Bestial on that, but that's it, right? Yep. Bounce. 3 Shufflers, please. So chain to Kelbeck. No, this is new. Okay, well, they get to resolve their chain link. Yeah, what? I thought it was just Kelbeck. No, they literally wrote out the entire chain link. He said that's it, right? There's just no way. Oh, well, I didn't see the block of text. I typed them all because you declared for one. Yeah. Can we do that chain to show it was in hand? Can we go back? You only declared the one effect, so I didn't see the text above it. I did not only declare one. Yes, I understand that now. But some of it was written. Only Kelbeck was declared. Most people just like declare the hand effects just to like show that they're there. They put them in the spell and trap zone to show that they're actually in hand. So it was a bit confusing to me. The whole chain link was written, I know. But I asked if it's it to the Kelbeck. I'm proceeding because I wrote it all. New chain, any triggers? Are you serious? I am serious about what? I'm resolving my chain like we both agreed on. I did not agree. Yeah, we can do that chain. I told you, you declared it. It was confusing. And that if you meant not just Kelbeck, I have a response. So I'm asking you. Okay, they called judge. He said, you're asking and I'm saying since no, we agreed to allow the chain link. You're asking to take it back and I'm saying no and resolving the chain link. Are you serious about that? Why would I not be serious? I asked if that's it to the Kelbeck. You said yes. That's the only reason why I said okay. I don't... You're trying to shark on miscommunication? I mean... Just like, I get it from Seto Kaiba's point of view, but they wrote the chain link out, and then you said, is that it? And you said the chain link is okay. So, I mean, it's like kind of on you for not doing it. Right? KK, enjoyed your points. I'm playing properly, resolving all my chain links. I typed it out to avoid any confusion, in which after you agreed to continue the chain link, then asked me if we could go back, in which I responded by saying no. No problem, enjoy your points. Okay, cool. And then they admit defeat and leave. Alright. Then on to the last replay that I have been sent. We have Seto Kaiba versus Sky Striker Ace Rose. Then we're going to see Sky Striker Ace Rose win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, go first. Both are high rated. We have Super Poly, Magma, Shaylin, Merlin, Medora. They have Rhoda, Stain, Greaves, Junk Forward, Torn Scales, Fogblade. Okay, this deck is horrible right now. You ever seen these Shuffler cards? They go crazy. Special summon Junk Forward. And then they're going to go Rhoda, go search Boots, normal Torn Skills, special Boots, go for Cherubini, dump Graph, they let that go through, bring out Seer, overlay for Sea Dragon, Boots effect. I'm not even sure where I would Magma against this deck. Okay, maybe just do it on Graph because this seems horrible. This does not seem like the right play. They're going to go use the effect, bring back, and then use all those, make Appaloosa, Seer, summon back out Cherubini. Boots, go grab Wings. Torn Skills effects, summon out. Then summon out Stained, link in the Rusty, dump Ragged Gloves, set Fogblade. Torn Skills effect, discard Wings, go dump Ancient Cloak. Banish Wings to summon out Ancient Cloak in defense. When they could have summoned an attack to boost their Rusty. Overlay for Sea Dragon number 2. Effect, summon out Boots. And then they're going to go Ragged Gloves, Banish, dump Fogblade, Banish Fogblade to special summon back out Stained, overlay those into Break Sword, Rusty effect, pop Magma, and then overlay those, summoned in right zone, summon on Rusty zone, but you didn't though. Oh my god, bro, when you click summon, you have to move the card. That's literally just how it works. Leave Magma. Yeah, they said sure, just leave Magma then. Because they're not going to deal with it. Okay, that's whack. If you literally, that's so crazy. If you've ever played on DB, that is literally just how the game works. You summon it, and then it literally gives you it like zones like pop up and they like flash. And it's like, where do you want to summon this? Like you could technically move your cards and then summon it, but all right, that's whack. I said proceed, Juris Worm, target, chain, negate, pass, show super poly. You have it in banish pile. Can I read Fogblade? Call a judge, make a play. How long did they take? Start their turn. Holy. Yep, 3 minutes, hasn't made a play yet. Activate Juris Worm. Now I'm gonna call you John Jones, bro. Activate Juris Worm. Go ahead, target to try to banish. Chain Appaloosa. Then when they enter battle phase, Fogblade on Magma. I'm not sure why you do it at the start of battle, but I guess Super Poly to go make Mud Dragon. Mud Dragon beat over Appo. Can't Fogblade Mud. No point of Fogblade in your own Appo. Then they're gonna go Shaylin effect, chain to negate, and they only get to take if they control it. Like if it's on the field, they can go ahead and take it. Mud Dragon Cold Dark, summon Merly effect, mill 3, mill Havnus, Solic effects, so go ahead, search Rhino, then put back Havnus, Shaylin, summon Kit effect, grab Scream, Kit effect, tag out in the Rhino, effects, mill 8, go dump, chain Fogblade, and then mills Medora, Keldo, Havnus, Merly effect, put back Merly, Havnus, Rhino, and then summon Kaleido, Fogblade falls off, effect, spin the Draco, and then turn those into Elf, set Super Poly, and then activate Medora effect, banish, and then they're going to target the Torn Scales, Ancient Cloak, and Boots to go ahead and try to shuffle back. Alright, all that goes back. Yeah, it's just tough. There's nothing you could do playing Phantom Knight against tier. End phase, Fogblade, banish, try to summon Rusty, chain Keldo, target Fogblade, Rusty, and then Stained. So just literally get rid of everything, put them on 0 cards. They draw Foolish, they scoop. On to game number 2 now. We are going to go ahead and see Sky Striker Ace Rose go first. We got Rhino, YuGiOh, Kelbeck, Kelbeck. They have Tour Guide, Wielder, Cross out, Foolish, Fogblade. So go ahead and normal summon out the Tour Guide effect, bring out Graph, special summon out Wielder, go for Cherubini, Graph, special out. So you may wonder why they special Wielder there like that. Tour Guide's a dark, this is a worse extender in the deck. I mean, it's not as good of a body on board, I should say, on deck. Cherubini, dump, they let that go. They do have Kelbeck that they could drop anytime. Ancient Cloak, go search Boots, overlay, make Sea Dragon, and then Sea Dragon effect, attach, bring out Ancient Cloak, special summon out Boots, and then they're going to go into Appaloosa. Okay, yep, just missed their opportunity to Kelbeck. Serious summon out Cherubini, especially when they saw this play game 1, go for Rusty effect, go ahead, dump Ragged Gloves, and then set, target, I mean that's just going to be Appaloosa negate, Ragged Gloves, banish, go dump Torn Scales, and then Boots, banish, go search Wings, Torn Scales effect, special summon out from the graveyard, and then they're going to activate Torn Scales effect, discard Wings, send Boots, Wings effect, banish, summon Ancient Cloak, and defense again. What are you doing, bro? Just summon an attack, come on. How are you playing Phantom Knights right now and you don't know what they do? It's not like this, summon out Sea Dragon effect, bring out Ragged Gloves. I do enjoy watching this. I'm pretty sure it was this player that was playing the Runic Striker deck. I did very much enjoy watching them play that deck. Go for IP. I do not enjoy watching this not getting 800 because that hurts my soul so much. Set 3 pass, draw Havnus, and then what sets are known? Who knows? Sure. Sets are private knowledge. That is true. Keldo effect, discard Kelbeck, Appaloosa negate, chain Havnus, summon mill 3, doesn't mill anything, the chain block, does mill Keldo. Kelbeck 1, Appaloosa 2. Then normal summon Rhino, activate Rhino effect, chain Fogblade, and then they're going to try to enter battle phase. They're going to IP effect in the Unicorn effect, spin back Havnus, and they draw 1 because it's co-linked. This is thinking on res. Kelbeck, target Rusty, try to chain YuGiOh, but you can't activate both. Just 1, can't do both. Keep in hand, please. What are you talking about? Learn your rulings before coming in ranked. You should learn rulings before coming in ranked. Okay, well, you guys are just talking back and forth. Should I explain? Or you got it? No, come on. Explain why you can activate both, and then I'll explain why you can't. Come on, let's go. What do you want? You cannot do both? Yes, you can. Why? Summon a YuGiOh. Sorry, it's called Kelbet. Yeah, Kelbet can summon. This one was activated. A YuGiOh cannot activate. You cannot activate two hand effects like this in one chain link. We are currently in TCG, not OCG land. Weird. OCG, you can activate Gazelle and Parallel on the same chain link. In TCG, you cannot. So, that's it. That's the whole thing. We're not in OCG. If you're going to sit here and make up a ruling, at least provide a reason. You cannot do two trigger effects in hand. This is correct. In the same chain. And you made this up when? Now. KK, don't worry. Wait for a judge. Call judge. Dude, you can at least provide a reason for your ridiculous claim. Like if I said this guy. Bro, you actually just sound so dumb right now. Hold on. Watchers chat? Okay, that's fair. I was seeing what Watchers chat said, but it's just Watchers chat saying, Watchers, Watchers, Watchers. Shout out to Jimmy Apollo. Okay, there we go. They let the wiki. Here you go. Since you cannot chain a YuGiOh, please keep it in hand. Oh, I see what you're confused on. I will explain nicely. You're thinking of, oh my god. People need to stop, bro. Honestly, people need to stop thinking about the word if and when. Okay, I am sick of hearing of this. Okay, there are some times when it comes up. If you watch my Edison video, it came up in that. But 95% of the time, when your opponent goes, oh, but it's a when effect, not an if effect, they're just hard capping you, and they're just saying the most random thing ever, and they don't even know what they're talking about. This is crazy. Bro, a ruling video is 100. I know I said this before, but a ruling video is 100% being made this week, maybe right after this video, because, bro, this Seto Kaiba guy is just, oh my gosh. These are both if, lol, Gazelle and Exceed works the exact same. Wake up. Keep a YuGiOh in hand and don't waste my time. You're trolling, right? These are both if effects. You can use both. What does that even mean? Why? How does that change it? What in what world does when and if change what trigger effects can activate in hand here? Tell me. Seriously, tell me. You gonna tell me when effects can't be chain link 2? You gonna tell me if someone goes to normal Stratos effect chain link 1, you can't change torrential because it's a when? Is that what you're telling me right now? Bro, you're so bad. It is only possible for each player to activate one trigger effect of one monster that could special summon itself from hand per chain. Yeah, it's okay. Well, that's the quote from the website they sent probably. Send a Facebook group now. Here's another source, please. Put a YuGiOh in hand and stop losing my time. How are you 1700 rated and not know this basic ruling? Are you trolling or trying to cheat? The example you just sent us of Gore is right. When you take damage from a card in your opponent's... What? They just send Gore's effect? First word when? You're so bad. You're just trying to waste time at this point. Yeah, I think they're actually trying to do this because game 1 they saw that their opponent didn't fight the break sword magma thing, so I think they're trying to do this. There's no point to further argue with walls. Okay, sends another link. Imagine sharking and cheating trying to win a game versus PK at 1700 rating. Keck W. Shout out to Keck W. If I send you a link from when a Konami feature match at a YCS where the exact same happens, will you unpause and we continue? No, bro. Okay, y'all wanna know something? YCS Mini, I literally had to run up next to the stage and tell the judges that they missed something because they missed something, and I was like, yo, I'm not about to let my teammate not win this YCS right now because the judges can't catch some basic things, bro. I ran there, and I was like, hey, yo, come on, what? And I remember the one guy was like, if anything happened, the judges would have caught it. And I was like, they didn't. I was like, but they didn't catch it. And I was like, I was being super respectful. And I was like, come on, man. Like, something illegal happened in the game. Please. I don't even remember what it was now that I think about it. But it was something huge. Like, game-changing. I'm pretty sure he was going to win the game anyways. But I wanted a legal game state. Because the thing is, you have to think about it. This is how I found, like, this is my thought process about judges, is if, like, your game is just playing, right, and something illegal happens and a judge is next to you, it's really not on them to, like, correct the game state, right? Now, if you call a judge, then it's on them to correct the game state. But if they're just walking around, it's not really on them. You kind of have to call for the judge, even if the judge is literally sitting next to you at a feature match table. I mean, me personally, I have sat at a feature match table, and the judges, and I did an illegal play where I searched something I couldn't, and none of us caught it. I didn't catch it. My opponent didn't catch it. The two judges didn't catch it. Nobody caught it until someone literally ran up onto stage and was like, "Hey, yo, he cheated!" And I was like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 what are you talking about?" I didn't do that on purpose, just to throw it out there. Okay, Blake Funderburg versus Vladis. Oh, I've heard of both those players. I literally just sent a game. Okay, how much you want to bet in this? It's probably like, I don't know, Blake probably activates Kelbeck and Vlad probably activates a YuGiOh. It's probably like two different players. No problem, let's wait for a judge. I don't get how you could probably possibly get a better source for that. I'm not arguing with you, I'm genuinely trying to understand why you would think this. I mean, just fast forward. Oh. If I do a runic spell and do not enter my battle phase to skip it, am I allowed to do the next one? If you do not declare skip battle phase, you have to skip the next one as well, is correct. Ah, weird. So on DB, that is not correct. On DB, you actually do not have to declare skip battle phase. But in a Konami event, you do. At least, that is how it's been ruled at some events. You know, you can ask the head judge before an event though. But like in one of the last events, it was ruled that you still conduct battle phase. Okay, so your point is you don't believe YCS rulings? Sure. I know I don't. Because like they change all the time. You literally just have to ask the head judge. And that's one thing that really sucks about online deck lists too, is that you can't really talk to the head judge until you get to the YCS. And the YCS, like, day one Friday, doesn't start until, like, noon. It usually goes from noon to 6 p.m. And your deck list is due 2 hours before that. So, like, I think that's a huge problem in YuGiOh that I think they completely overlooked when doing online deck list. There was a monkey back in the days who creates plays and no one understood. Oh, okay. I would say, what are you about to say, bro? Baboon of the Forest for this card? Okay. Okay, that's the card they're talking about. I feel like I know that card. I think my buddy actually has like a page in their binder full of it. The ruling I'm pointing out simultaneously. You can only do one, but they're not simultaneously. They're both if triggers. They are, since they try to trigger at the same time in the same chain, so they're simultaneous. Bro, there's no point about talking about this, bro. Like, it's obvious. If only they would accept me as a judge, DB would be much better. Dude, I hate that. I hate that so much. This guy probably passed the judge test. I know 2 other people that passed the judge test never became judges because DB just doesn't let them become judges. There's not enough judges on DB. So, like, it wouldn't surprise me if they've been waiting for an hour at this point. Let's see. It started right there, about 25 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 25 minutes that they've had to wait. Do what you want, KekW. You lost this game regardless. You're just embarrassed yourself enough to ask those things till judge arrive. I'm studying a bit of psychic. Ask me, Ask me if you need something. Why does everyone on DB try to be your therapist, bro? Like, I don't even know what these words are supposed to mean, bro. I just live my life and do me. I don't get why people think that, I don't know. How do we solve this issue without a judge? If you find an example of this literal ruling happening, is that enough? Alright. How is this effect different from, let's say, a tier being milled? Are you kidding me? Because it's a hand effect! Private knowledge hand effects! Use your own words, don't worry. We definitely need a judge to resolve this. Be patient and wait for one. I sent you to just explain, use your own words. Explain the ruling twice. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'll wait for a judge. It's useless to talk to walls, so you know you're wrong. Flaming Ice, help me. Oh, jeez. Are they fighting because of me? Jesus. Shout out Flaming Ice. This isn't fast forward mode. Okay, sends another. This is the third ruling, or fourth one that they sent. Another link of the ruling. If you ever decide to not stall me, you will be reported regardless. Lol, please report me. I will not worry. You will get yourself banned. Weird, because you've actually been banned on 2 other accounts. 2 other accounts. Ban evading. Weird. You stall every match you're in and lose. The only way you ever win games by stalling the opponent out. That's literally you, bro. I don't think I've ever seen Sky Striker Ace Rose truly be a bad person when it comes to that. Like, maybe one time. But the thing is, like, if it happens one time, like, it's not that bad, right? It's whatever. It happens. But it's when it consistently happens, that's when it's like, okay, this person's a cheater. There's a difference between, like, cheating and just, like doing an illegal action, right? Well, that's not true. It is. Stop stalling. Just ask Flaming Ice to ruin. They play tier easy. Guys, stop fighting because of me. Gee, oh my gosh. Flaming Ice is not going to give you guys a good response right now. I can help for free if paid. Can you help if paid for free? I can judge this because I'm good at judging people. Okay, Flaming Ice is definitely just trolling them hard right now. We're in fast forward mode again. Oh my gosh. Hi. Kitty trouble. Hey, Kitty. Oh my gosh. Kitty, I need to give you money. Thank you for coming. Can you activate Kelbeck and YuGiOh? Hand effects in the same chain? No. Can you give me... That was such a quick no. Oh my gosh. It was literally under 40 seconds and they said no. There is a game mechanic regarding trigger effects that can summon themselves from the hand. That says you can only use one of them per chain. I sent him 3 links. Judge Lounge, YuGiOh Pedia, and... Wait, you sent the DB website? Okay, that's bad. Because if they send the DB website, that is the official DB ruling. If you don't follow that, you can actually get, like, in big trouble for that. Because they sent the ruling. So now, this can be seen as AFK, or, like, malicious AFK. Interesting, I saw this exact play at YCS passing a feature match between Hani and another player. It was allowed. I just know that's cap, because I think I watched both of the feature matches that Hani was in. I actually didn't watch them, like, too in depth, though. So maybe. This is the one particular exception. I guess the judge wasn't called to rule on it. Exactly. Just because judges are there at the feature match doesn't mean they're actually called for the ruling. It's been hours we are here, and I send many founts. It applies to all trigger effects of monsters that can special summon themselves from hand. It was even allowed in the finals between Jesse Khan and Hani Jahari. Wow. Kind of random expectation, because my logic is that they're both trigger effects. If there shouldn't be a reason I can't do it. I'll hope Kitty just pops off. The reason is because they summon themselves from hand. It's been ruled that way since Green Baboon, maybe even earlier. Not sure what that is. Cool, thank you. Will your opponent provide you a DB link? Did you read it? Yeah, I read everything he sent. They were all examples of one effects, though. I will send you a private message too, thanks. That is not true. Not sure why when versus if would. Kitty, you are the best judge on DB, and it's not even close. I appreciate everything that you're doing for the community. That is not true. Gameplay warning for illegal activation. Baboon should be if and Gazelle and Parallel are 2. So Baboon got eroded. Whatever. I don't even know what Baboon is. Yeah, that's fair. If I'm correct. So after hours of waiting, him trying to cheat / him doesn't know game mechanic, nothing happens. Kid, I even asked you to try to explain to me if you think the ruling is 100%. He did. Sent 4 different things. His explanation was that Green Baboon is when and his effects are if. I think that can explain why he doesn't just follow your ruling source. But, like, if you're shown a ruling, I think you should try to solve this on your own. You said wait for judge. I tried, Kitty. I didn't even think there was going to be a judge on. This guy literally refused to play. I thought he was going to keep me here until morning. Was literally ready to pull out a sleeping bag. Look at log, please. He refused to take my ruling at all. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'll just wait for a judge. It's useless to talk to walls. Okay, well, yes, if you take it out of context, yes, that looks bad. But, like, he sent you, like, 3 different rulings. And then even after this, sent you a 4th ruling. And sent log of a YCS ruled bad. just to gain time. It is only possible. Yeah, it sent that exact thing. You were shown a ruling about Green Baboon and Judge's Land posting saying why it all apply the same trigger effects. There's no way I would trust a random person like you over a YCS ruling, even if it is wrong. I think that you shall be set the beginner for ignoring. Oh, come on, do it. That's so disrespectful to be set to beginner. It is so disrespectful. Holy, Kitty, can I speak to you? This is pretty unreasonable. Thanks, Judge. I've given pretty valid reasons for my concerns. Even the YCS champion spectating the match didn't agree with what my opponent was saying. Who? Was it Shrug? Is Shrug one of YCS? Konami said, oh, Konami's making fun. I mean, Shrug's making fun of you. He's not even agreeing with you. Protocol judge isn't satisfied with the result. Okay. Okay, Shrug's just talking whatever. This is not a real human being. This guy refused to play. He refused to take rulings at all, so he quoted himself not taking the ruling. This is over an hour-long match because of this judge call, and you provided sources. You provided me with sources, and I provided sources contracting the sources. Konami overrides what a YCS champion thinks. Yeah, I don't understand why his sources... Because your sources are not a... Your sources are a match, bro. Like, you could go to, like, a video on my channel, and, like, if I get a ruling wrong... Like, would you use that ruling? No. If it was a YCS match and I was a YCS commentator, would you use that ruling? No. It's just obvious. You gotta follow like what multiple judges say. Mine were also from Konami because his is an official DB ruling. Yeah, and also just throw it out there. DB isn't Yu-Gi-Oh! It's DB. Okay. I just wanted to clarify with the judge. I didn't know who to believe. Now that you're rid of it, I have no problem. I don't think that your opponent should have been required to wait an hour because you wanted a judge clarification on an official ruling. I'll be applying the status. Kitty, he called the judge. Come on. I offered to solve it. I didn't want to wait. I won game 1. Come on. You agreed to not use them. The last thing I want is to stall. Can you give me the timestamp where you agreed to not use both effects? Haha, boy, you didn't. He said wait for judge. I just showed it. Okay. I didn't want to wait one more minute. I sent you 3 rulings. 1 of Facebook Judge Lounge, 1 official DB. These are the only official rulings probably on the topic. They also explained the reason. Exactly. Kitty, all of his sources didn't apply directly to the situation. I read all of them, and some of them even contradicted. For example, one was a forum of people saying different things directly. Okay, we probably looked at like the comments of something. I don't think I should be blamed for this ruling. This is the ruling mentioned by Joe as a publical. Yep. Our accused of stalling here. The Judge Land post mentions this. Yes, I read both Gazelle and Exceed. I get Judge Land isn't official, but you have an official ruling to go along with it. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't believe just Judge Lounge either. C Archivers and if effect. He also gave Baboon as an example. Baboon was a when effect. But when I gave you both if and when, both the Gita and Kubik are if, I've seen them done before in this exact scenario. I don't think they have. I really don't think it would have came up in the YCS like that. I feel like someone would have caught it. I think I'll be applying the penalty now, unless you'd like to appeal, in which case I'll see if anyone's available. Appeal, please. Well, of course you're going to try to appeal. Oh, we already got the Maggie. Morning. Morning, Judge. Good morning, Judge. I tried to Kubik one Agito 2 on the resolution of Nightmare. That's always played done at YCS's. Rulings at events only apply for those events. They do not establish forever. Big word. Okay, I did not know that. Well, you obviously don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Then. That's just obvious. Said that. I gave him... And also, your opponent actually brought up the runic thing. So actually, you did know that. You should know that, because I just said that to you a little bit ago. They're allowed to call a judge and confirm. I'd like to continue the match, but... No, Maggie. That's not a DB thing. It's a general thing. YCS can and have had high profile rulings differently handled, but regardless, anything else, yes. This game's over an hour. You can continue now. Maggie. Kitty Trouble just became like my absolute favorite judge on the site. Maggie just became my least favorite. There's no way you're just gonna let them go with this. They sent the DB official ruling. It's like, what more do you want? Why do you even have those rulings there? Like, what's the point? Is it just to like help people, but you can't use it in game to like say this is literally how the judges have ruled it before? Isn't that the whole point, to save time because you guys don't have enough judges? I don't know. It's crazy. So this is bounce to hand. You're resolving the card and not pulling out the judge. Could you please wait to play and continue because the judge said to continue? I am quite sure it's not the first time this has happened to him. Correct. This is over. Continue. Wow. L for Maggie, but big dubs for Kitty. Holy. Take care. Okay, so they're gonna fog blade the redoer. So take 20. Take 200. I did fog blade and you said okay, your monster cannot attack. Attack was... You've got to be kidding me. The judges just left, bro, and you guys already have another basic ruling? Have you never played a fog blade that was literally used in the meta 1 year ago today? Or have you never played with Phoenix Chain? A super generic old school card? Have you kinda even? Like, I could... There's just no way you're being real right now. Now, if you used it and you targeted your own monster and said it cannot be targeted for attacks, then correct, you had to do that prior. But I'm doing it at start of battle phase. Where are you doing that? You didn't say that. You don't have to do it at start of battle phase. Oh my gosh, I thought it was clear. Entered battle. This is also supposed to be in hand. This is supposed to go to extract from Kelback. The judges didn't even catch that either. Let's wait for a judge who didn't say start step. You rushed. Hi, Mag. Oh my gosh, why can't it just be Kitty? Sorry to bother you again. I want to do Fog Blade and start step versus redoer. He said yes. He's saying it's implied that he's activating Fog Blade to start step. Never indicated that. Now he argued he attacked with his monster. You can use it before the attack. So on start step Fog Blade. That's just so dumb because it just didn't matter. It literally just didn't matter when it was done. Okay, sure. Pass to draw wielder. Ancient Cloak, banish, go search. Go ahead, grab Torn Scales. Torn Scales effect, try to special summon itself out from the graveyard. Chain Keldo. Keldo, put back Torn Scales, boots, and Ragged Gloves. That's so broken. Normal summon Torn Scales, special summon out wielder. And then effect, I don't even know what the one Fog Blade was underneath. Was it on Rhino? Probably. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It's been like 20 minutes since then though. Dump. Banish, effect, go search, grab Fog Blade, overlay, go for Break Sword effect to pop, pop Fog Blade redoer, okay, and then they're gonna link off, make access code, effect, gang attack, Fog Blade, banish, summon out Break Sword, battle phase, not. Please declare target correctly for code Uni, obviously, as that was the only link monster that was used alongside of this. So attack, make Downard, make Zeus. This is just horrible though. We literally just access code but didn't go for game. I mean, there's had to have been a way to go for game through just a Keldo there. There's your super poly. They're gonna go Keldo, discard a YuGiOh, special. Yeah, like Phantom Knights just suck. Holy. I think they played bad too. Mills at super poly, pass. But there's nothing they could do. They milled absolutely nothing off that. Access code effect, pop. They scoop. Okay, on to the next game now. We're gonna go ahead and see Seto Kaiba go first. We could probably just skip through this. I just want to see if there's anything toxic. I don't feel like watching the rest of this game because there's just no way Fan and Knight can win. They had D Barrier in their deck going second, Cross Out in their deck going second. Like, they were just never even trying to win this game. But alright, we can skip through it. It's like 99% sure that Seto Kaiba wins. Like, really, really hard for the opponent to come back. Call judge, opponent takes forever for every move. Oh, hold on. The alternative win condition. Okay, so it started at 31:45. Okay, so it took about 5 minutes for this. I don't feel like going through the play-by-play. We'll see if judge comes. If a judge comes and gives him set the beginner or something, that'll be interesting. Without a judge call, this game is no longer interesting. YuGiOh, mill, double torn skills, Shaylin Crime. Add back, okay, Cosmic on the back row, set, pass, end phase Medora. Go ahead, put back. And then they could, like, Beatrice dump, chain Ash. That's a good Ash, but it's not good enough, especially when they mill Merly, YuGiOh. D-Barrier, call Fusion. Heartbeat, add back Crime, switch to attack, poke, shade the summon, poke over, 15. Recallus is negated, by the way, from D-Barrier. Go in the elf, set, end phase Keldo, target Merly, boots, Havness, chain Fogblade to summon out the boots. Okay, then put back the 2 tiers. Torn scale effect, try to summon, chain Jurus, banish to summon, they draw Tour Guide, summon Tour Guide, go for break sword effect, pop itself in the set, chain Crime to put that back in the extra deck, discard Medora. Medora now hit Merly, boots, and Torn Scales, and they said GG's. Holy, about 2.5 hours long, it's 47 minutes, hold on. Now, let me go ahead and go here real quick. Seto.Kaiba. Kaiba? Okay, cool. And the status on them is frozen. Last seen 20 hours ago. Registered 2 weeks ago. All I want to say, 2 weeks, 300 games. That's a lot of games. Huh. Money match me, coward. Yeah, it's just like, this guy's so whack. Happy you got frozen, bozo. Try to cheat. Get caught up with the frozen. It's at 3 accounts frozen now. So I think it's very, very obvious that we're going to see them probably in a day or 2 again. But with that being said, that's exposing cheaters again. Hopefully, I can stop making videos like this, and people can just stop cheating. I don't know. I mean, it's just crazy. And with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.